Okay, so we're gonna go through this VOD Soluses and we'll see what's going on. Okay. So we're gonna play Zen. First kinda started watching this for a little bit. So team comp not bad. For a little bit more. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, you say I can't talk. Alright, so which kind of makes it hard when you're playing Zen if you can't talk and communicate with the what discords you have. So at this point, not sure why half your Ryan's going in and then the rest of your team's not. That was kind of just a feat. So the best thing you could have really done is put Harmony on him. At that point, you got the Pharah down super low, but I mean, it's hard because, yeah, you don't have text comms. Like, if you did call out Pharah low, especially since you had your soldier right there, and then if you could have discorded her, she would have been dead a lot sooner. So now at this point, you guys have lost two, but you're still in, and then you lost your Moira, which I don't know why she was over there. The point you guys lost your Ryan, you should have been calling for a backup. Which again is hard when you can't use a mic. So okay, yeah, you saw the monkey, you got a pretty good thing in, he's really low. Yeah, you put Discord on him, that's great. He's dead, alright, and then the Mercy comes into res. You kill her before she gets off, which is great. Just put Discord on her and communicate it when you are able to have a mic. And then again, you discard, just call Discord Brig. Nothing really happens at that point. Your position is okay. I would position yourself, yeah, like more here. So at that point, I'm gonna go back a little bit. You end up, because the Pharah is kind of poking at you, you do end up backing up around this corner. So when you back up around a corner, great thing to do is to charge up a right click so that when you pop out around the corner again, you have a bunch of damage coming out. So use that well to like be able to kind of whatchamacallit, yeah, use that well, and then you get pardon me good, keep the Discord on, the rest is great, and then put it on. Yep, Pharah. Here, put Discord on him. Yep. And be calling out to focus him because he's just gonna swing around the point, which is a weird thing for him to do, and it's not really that good. Honestly, he's pretty predictable because he's just swinging in the same pattern most of the time. So, give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, and then Mercy dead, which is great. I Discord the Hammond again. Yeah, so you kind of do it here where you kind of back up, and then as you come out, you Discord. So yeah, keep. Honestly, at this point, okay, so you did have trance. Where is my cursor? Sorry, my cursor disappeared. So you had trance there. Let me go back a little bit. But so right when you hear justice, you need to hit Q as fast as possible because that's really the only like condition you have. Like, there's no other team wiping ult besides Pharah Barrage. You weren't able to save Hammond, but you might have been able to save yeah, if you were to just kind of react a little bit quicker, you might have been able to save him, and you might have been able to save your Hanzo. So yeah, put Discord on, great. Yep, just getting... Your harmonies are pretty good, you just have to work on, yeah, Discord Mercy right away. Anytime you see a Mercy, get a Discord on her. It's unfortunate that Monkey kills you. You're doing great, you got Goldie limbs, gold healing, so it's just good. Just on Monkey, when he gets on top of you like that, you put Discord on him and go for as many headshots as you can, because more than likely, if he's that close to you, he's going to win the 1v1, but you might be able to bring him down enough to where your team gets to him and kills him, which is pretty much what they did. So yeah, Discord on Pharah. And you get her to 1, and if you're in voice comm, say Pharah 1, right? Good. I don't know what your Moira's doing again. Some of the positioning by your team, and then yeah, the Ryan just like stays there and lets him kill him when the rest of the team is around. So it's kind of like, what? I don't know what this Reaper's thinking of doing, and same with this Monkey, like feeding pretty much. So at this point, you push the payload some, but like you don't really have anyone in front of you. So I would honestly back up a bit and let your team push payload, because you're really close to your enemy team, and it kind of puts you in an exposed position because of the Pharah and everything. Yeah, so I would be more on Arch, because then you can use the cover to actually like protect yourself, which is better. And then yeah, calling Pharah, Discord right. And then Reaper's probably gonna ult. Yeah, he just like walks up to you and kill you, which sucks because your team didn't really help. So, but she ends up dying a lot. This Reaper feeds a lot, so kind of hard. So at this point, yeah, you're pushing payload, which is good. Brigitte behind, so just call it and Discord her, and yeah, so it's hard when like both of your tanks are taking that much damage to really do anything. It might have been worth it. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go back a little bit. When Hammond was still alive, it might have been worth it at one more sec. Sorry, we'll go back a little bit more. So like Brigitte's behind, and they're kind of getting so. At the point both your tanks get really low, honestly right there might have been a good chance to use trans and keep everyone going. Also, sorry, I'm gonna go back a little bit. So you stop firing.
I guarantee it.
So as Zen, you should be firing balls always. Never stop shooting. Even if you're not hitting anything, just keep shooting. Spam is your best friend. So yeah, and then at this point, when you keep that charge shot, so you backed up to get, which is good, you backed up, you gave yourself some breathing room, let your shields recharge, but what you should have been doing when you came back around is charging your right click, just because you could have unloaded your right click into that Monkey. Zenyatta, like, he's a healer, but he's like healer DPS. So you always want to think about damaging and then keeping an orb on whoever, like the DPS or the squishy who's low. And then obviously heal your tanks mostly, but like the main healer, that's their job to keep the tanks up, and your main job is to keep your squishies up. So yeah, you're doing good. Keeping an eye on your Hanzo, making sure that he's okay. I mean, he loses a harmony because he can't, yep, call in Discord. That's a wasted Pharah ult, Bahara. That's good.
Okay, got him.
You guys get point, which is great. I don't know why half your team's behind you. You're on it. You're not in a bad spot to be honest. Pushed a little forward here, but it's kind of hard because like the cart's already in. Also, I don't know why your Moira ults don't ever Moira ult when there's only 2 people on cart when you have your whole team there. Like, she used it to damage. So basically, what she was trying to do is use it to damage through shields, which is a crappy waste of an ult. Like, her healing potential is so much higher, and so don't ever use a Moira ult for just damage. At this point, yeah, you know there's a Reaper behind, so yeah, if you're in comms, call it out. Yeah, put Discord on Monkey right here. Yeah, keep firing. So at that point, I'm gonna go back a little bit. So he puts his shield down, which means you can't put Discord on anyone. And if you didn't have Harmony on Ryan, you couldn't have put Harmony on him. So at this point, you should just be shooting shield. It's about to break. So you see all the cracks and stuff? It's about to break. Just a few orbs from you would have probably broken it a lot sooner, and you could have put Discord on a lot sooner. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to put Discord on. I don't know why Ryan doesn't immediately charge, because he missed it, but good job putting an orb on him, trying to burn him down. Yeah. Okay, well that was a good save. That probably would have been, if he hadn't have been killed immediately, I would say ult. But since he was killed immediately, worked out. Yeah, so at that point, so it's hard because like Brigitte sometimes flank, but you shouldn't ever be the one getting stunned by Brigitte, because that means you're too far forward. So yeah, this position is more where you need to be. Like back up a little further, even further back, because like it's giving yourself like. Okay, we're gonna back up a little bit and kind of display again. So you need to kind of stay further back, so that you can see all of your team and maybe damage the people who are too far forward on their team and punish. So at this point, before your Symmetra, which I don't know when that switch happened, so push tab more to see who's on your team and what ults you have and stuff, not just deaths. The time your Symmetra is low because you already had a couple picks, and you have your tank and a DPS low, I would have tranced at this point to keep everyone up. But at this point, Ryan dies, and then you guys are still in. I don't know what this Hammond is doing. He's trying to get stupid ring around the payload thing, like, yeah. Yep, and then more ults. I think that Discord's fine on the Brigitte. She seems to be the only, yeah. So then at this point, it's almost too late. I don't know. I mean, you keep everyone up, which is okay, but it kind of was a wasted ult. Because, let's go back a little bit. So at this point, you got a couple people low. So I think I would have ulted here, like right now, instead of after one of you died. So it's kind of hard split moment decision, but when you see two people and you want to keep a push going, definitely ult sooner. And then yeah, so then your Ryan died, and so yeah, you're probably gonna die. No, he backed up. He should have pushed forward. So at this point, yeah, you should be backing up. You're kind of caught in a weird spot here. I don't know how Monkey dies there. Moira's flanking again. I don't know what she's doing. She's not really being with the team. Back up. I wouldn't be this far forward. Yeah, you're too far forward. You need to be back. No, don't go that far forward. Yeah, back up and be more around the corner. So it's hard to see kind of what the Ryan was doing, because like you should never be in front of your Ryan. So the Ryan like passes through you with his shield. Like you shouldn't be in front of the Ryan shield ever. And then Ryan gets antied, so he can't be healed. So, okay, and then they use a couple ults. So this is pretty much a team wipe. So you should be backing up at this point. Well, it's hard because it's under round, but like backing up a little bit, and then you guys can go in and recontest. But I don't know if anyone's even gonna get on cart.
You can go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you get on cart. Okay, that's good. Ryan shattered into a shield. Yeah, that's hard because like you need to stay on cart, kind of a deal. But yeah, okay, so they killed Brigitte. That's great. Ryan's low. Yeah, so you probably won't push this all the way, but you guys got pretty far. Which is good.
Oh well, all we have to do is just hold them back.
Yep, so overall, positioning. Like when you're Zen, you have to be positioned so well because like you're gonna get dove, which you really didn't because that monkey didn't really do a good job of diving you. And then yeah, so you're pushed up too far. You need to, and then corners are your best friend. Corners give you cover to build a right click, and then you can pop out and right click and put a ton of damage in. Usually when I'm Zen, I'm always firing. I never stop firing. So my my percentage or like my whatever my like stats are super low because I'm always just spamming. Especially spamming right clicks. So there's that. So let's see, second round. I think you said Zen Mercy for this game. So we'll go through and take a look. Is the mirror, you're like... Yeah, so that's good. You're trying to get them into team chat. I'm gonna...
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Alright, sweet, so you got everyone in team chat. I'm gonna go forward.
I think we have good teamwork.
Okay, so you're gonna have an Anna.
It does like barely any damage. No. She helps me. That's what's gonna give us the advantage to win. Well,
What is this comp?
I don't know.
Solo healing Zen?
I'm gonna consider Soldier as a healer. I'm gonna consider Soldier as a healer.
Okay.
Oh.
He probably doesn't know that.
Okay, well, they should have told you that they were going Bastion sooner. Like, why would Anna switch to Bastion? Alright. So this is why I'm guessing you get Mercy later.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Come here, Bastion.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I don't know what Urian is doing. Like, what? That's probably point, I'm
He
guessing.
would also be a good healer for this.
What? Why are they that? What? Okay. You had good positioning. Your soldier did have good positioning until he fed. And now you guys are probably going to lose points. So this isn't really anything that I can see on your point other than maybe being a little further up. And like staying at like corner here, I guess. But not really. That wasn't really, honestly, nothing you really could have done at that point. Like, you guys have lost this point. Yeah.
Wow. Holy cow. Okay, camp right here. I'm camped right here. They just wanted...
I mean, so, I mean...
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a good swap to Mercy.
Phoenix, come here. I have an idea. We're gonna stand right in front of this gate and then camp. And when they come, I'm gonna just kill everyone. Okay?
Okay.
So I need a barrier right in front of you.
Okay.
Die.
I mean, that's okay. You got good positioning here. Honestly, the Bastion should be up at the corner.
I got a double.
Yeah. Good damage.
Keep that shield
Sting.
on the shrine. There
I mean,
we go. Yeah, thanks, Ryan.
What is this comp?
They're coming from the other side. I can tell. They're trapped.
Okay.
It's just Farah. No.
Darrow got over.
Yep, nice.
Okay. Is this gonna work?
Oh, sorry.
If this works for 4 minutes, I'm a little sad. But okay.
Wrecking ball.
He like walked right in front of you. What? I don't.
It worked. Let's just take out this soldier.
Okay. I gotta take a second. What just happened? You literally like rolled right in front of you. That it didn't go after you. Okay. Anyway, so just I mean, you don't have comms, but just call him up behind. Keep damage boosting the Bastion, I guess, and saving your team.
My ult's ready.
Okay, I got over the payload.
You need to push up.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
What is your soldier doing?
Phoenix, one combo.
Combo,
We'll go together, and then
He didn't die.
Damage boost, and I just
What?
kill everyone with my ult.
Yeah,
He didn't. Your soldier didn't die. How? Okay. All right.
Oh, double barrier.
He's
Thank you. Thank you.
still alive. There he goes. Okay.
Oh, I'm
So, I mean, your soldier was pushed way far up. Only thing you could have is maybe said, like, hey, soldier, back up, but... Yep. This positioning's good because no one's contesting you, and you're hidden, and you can heal your whole team.
Oh gosh.
I mean, the only thing I could say with that is you could Guardian Angel in to res that instead of walking in. It would be do it faster. And also, like, you were kind of far away, which is good. But you could have, I think, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I believe you had Valk at that. Yeah, so you had Valk at this point, so they're all grouped up. It would definitely be beneficial to Valk, and then you probably would have been able to at least keep up your tank. The rest of the died? Yeah, so you probably would have at least been able to keep the your tank up. And then yeah, your Ryan's super low, which is good. You're keeping an eye on everyone.
This doesn't prevent me from shooting people.
Okay.
So yeah, then now your damage boost your Bastion so you can get rid of all of those.
No biting hamster.
This is a good safe position. This is really good.
Wow.
I'm here, back up.
But yeah, so now, okay, so you're healing, which is great. You're healing really well, but like definitely, if they're, the second they're full, oh, soldier's right. What is going? What? Okay. Alright. Sorry. What I'm saying, so there'll be times, and I notice this on my own healing too. Like, you'll heal, and then they'll be full health, but you'll still be healing them. Like, get into a habit to start damage boosting them, and then turn to healing. And then, like, I right-click to damage boost. Oops, sorry. First, and then I start healing, so that way, and I keep my right click down as well as my left click, and then I just release my left click. So
Team's coming. I got my barrier ready.
also that soldier shouldn't have bolted there because double shields. Where is your team going?
He's waiting for it.
I got him.
I don't. Okay, so your team's going up top. So I mean, your Ryan is.
That might be a good idea. Set up here.
Yeah. Winston, I'm gonna get this bridge covered with my turrets.
Winston's on me.
I got it covered with turrets.
Where did she even come from?
I got the top cover.
Okay, that's just unlucky. I mean.
Sarah's under the
okay.
Bridge, the area where you can die from falling. She's down there, just shooting a billion.
Why is your okay? And then your soldier just walked off the edge. Okay. Alright, that's just unlucky that she was down there. It's good to call it out in your text chat because you can call it out and, yeah.
Yeah, we got numbers. Gotta keep that reload stuff.
Let's get this done. Let's get this done, boys.
So, yeah, at this point he's gonna, yep.
That
was a good Valk. It got you out of trouble and he probably was gonna ult. He probably still has it. But yeah, good demons. Yep. Yep, good damage boosting. Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that was a good ult. Good reaction time.
Okay.
Shield, please. That's not gonna do anything for it, seriously.
This is an interesting game. Reaper behind.
They're trying to hide.
I mean, pretty good using your team as meat shields. Like, that was pretty good. You could have just Guardian Angeled instead of walking. Makes you faster. I usually just shift all the time and then I stop. Yeah.
Brigida's low.
Why would you ult there, Ryan? Okay. Yeah, you're doing good. Definitely.
Oh no. Okay, she's down.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
They're moving it back. Actually, we're moving.
I mean.
Well, I mean, we're actually holding them off.
We're not done yet.
No, I have my turrets right there. My turrets are on the payload.
Okay, so I mean, your team ends up holding probably.
We're not giving up so easily. Attack! You ready to do this, Arissa?
Oh, that does a lot of damage to me.
Yep.
No!
It's a hard decision.
I can shield my thing.
Take him out! Take him out!
Thanks.
So at this point, so you had 2 that were down. So one of the benefits of tabbing all the time is you'll know who has ult. So at this point, both of your tanks are down, both are shield tanks. I would have like, your Ryan probably didn't have Shatter again, so Orisa was probably the right call. But when you have like calls where like, okay, well, I know, say Ryan had Shatter. A really good Shatter, especially with you having like a bunch of DPS, is a win condition. So it would have been better to res the Rhine if he had Shatter, but I don't think he was able to build it back up. But like, hopefully that makes sense.
Oh, hello there.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh.
So and this is probably
a.
a. Whoa, nope.
I should have jinxed it, but he's dead.
Yeah, you guys should be able to hold this.
I killed everyone, I think. We all did.
Yep.
We did it!
So that was a good job. You guys won. Nice solo heal on second half when that was a weird comp. I mean, it works. Double shield tank, Bastion, soldier, but like, yeah, I don't know why that person didn't switch off Pharah sooner. But definitely work on when they're with Mercy, like their full heals or their full health, switch over to damage as like faster. And then if you have time to kind of slow heal over time, switch between damaging and healing at the same time. And then you walk a lot, so definitely work on trying to Guardian Angel over to more people. And then the whole Guardian Angel hit space when you're almost there, kind of pushes you further. So, or like hitting space before you get there, so you stop sooner. Which we can go over stuff if you have time, like eventually. And then with Zen, try and focus on staying further back and focus on your positioning. You should always be behind your tanks. So you should be able to see, and you should probably be able to see everyone is in your wall hacks. I'm gonna be able to look and see where everyone is. It's hard when you can't talk, but when you are able to be on voice comms, call discords out and call positioning, like Reaper Discord right, that kind of stuff. Other than that, it's kind of hard when like the rest of your team was feeding, so like you guys lost first point, which was not your fault. You were good positioning, so but yeah, just try those smaller things, and you should see an improvement. And hopefully if you have any questions, like just message me on Discord and I will be able to answer them. Okay, bye.